Some people are human medicine. You spend an hour with them and suddenly life feels lighter. They don't always solve your problems. They don't arrive with perfect advice or grand speeches. Sometimes their presence alone is enough. The way they listen, the way they laugh, the peace they bring without even trying. In a world full of noise and pressure, some souls feel like rest. They remind you that kindness still exists, that healing can happen quietly, and that not every form of medicine comes in a bottle. Protect those people. They are rare. The truth is, everyone will hurt you. You just have to find the ones worth suffering for. No relationship comes without disappointment. No friendship is perfect. Even the people who love you deeply will at some point misunderstand you, fail you, or leave scars they never intended to create. That's part of being human. The real question isn't who will never hurt you, it's who still chooses you when things get hard. Who apologizes? Who grows? Who stays honest? Who brings peace more than pain? Because some people hurt you and destroy you. Others hurt you, learn from it, and love you better after. Not every connection is worth carrying, but the rare ones, the genuine ones, are worth the effort, the patience, and the healing that comes with loving another imperfect human being. One honest no is better than 10 polite excuses. Because clarity may sting, but confusion drains you slowly. A clear no gives you something solid to stand on. You can accept it, adjust, move on, and protect your peace. But excuses keep you stuck in hope, reading between lines, overthinking silence, and waiting for something that was never going to happen. People sometimes avoid saying no because they don't want to hurt you. But unclear words can hurt longer than truth ever will. Honesty closes doors cleanly. Excuses leave them half open in your mind, making you keep knocking where no one is truly going to answer. In the end, respect doesn't always sound gentle. Sometimes it just sounds real. Half of your beauty comes from the way you speak and treat people. Because appearance may catch attention, but character is what people remember. A gentle tone, honest words, respect, kindness, patience, those things change the way a person is seen. Someone can look beautiful on the outside, but the moment they speak with cruelty, arrogance, or disrespect, that beauty fades quickly. And the opposite is true too. Some people become more beautiful the longer you know them. Their heart softens their face. Their kindness gives warmth to their presence. The way they make others feel becomes part of their beauty. Real beauty is not only in features, it's in energy, in attitude, in how safe people feel around you, in how you speak when you're angry, in how you treat people who can do nothing for you. At the end of the day, people may forget how you looked, but they rarely forget how you made them feel. Not every closed door is locked. Push. Not every closed door is locked. Push. Sometimes fear convinces us that opportunities are impossible before we even try. We assume rejection. We assume failure. So we stand outside doors that might have opened with just a little courage. Life has a strange way of rewarding people who try. Send the message, apply for it, ask the question, start the dream, take the first step, because many doors stay closed not because they were locked, but because nobody was willing to push. And even if some doors don't open, at least you'll know you tried, instead of spending your life wondering, what if?